Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We have here the Ukraine's defense minister, Mr. MoD Reznikov, and he's going to tell us about their Ramstein meeting. I think it's the 11th, and he's going to tell us what he hopes for, or grinningly telling us this. And please read the headline. Ukraine's defense minister on Ramstein meeting results. Russia is approaching Nuremberg II. This guy right here. Okay? Now, let me give you a little analogy here. For example, analogy, how we want to take it. Let's say you and your father and your family, which let's say you guys are Americans, and let's say you fight an imaginary war against, let's say, Mexico. And in the meantime, while you fight all this, let's say your father and your brother, they're accused of committing certain kind of crimes against Mexico, another country, Mexico. Now imagine that you, the son, would agree to have your father and your brother be judged by a tribunal in Mexico, by the Mexicans. Would you do that? I wouldn't. Well, if I would try my family, I would try it myself. And within my family, I would not allow them to try my family. Do you think they will look for the truth? Do you think that they will dispense justice? Possibility? It's a possibility. Probability? Very low. So we have here Mr. Reznikov, who brings up, I would say, shamelessly, Nuremberg trials. Why do I say shamelessly? Because some people, if they're aware what happened at the Nuremberg trials, will understand what I'm talking about. If you don't, well, pick a few books and read. You can also help your knowledge by looking at the First World War. First one. When the American delegation showed up in Paris, right? And they went over there, the delegation. There were some people looking at the delegation, Woodrow Wilson delegation, and they say, is this the American delegation or is the what? Who? Well, kind of like the same thing happened Nuremberg trials. The victors had their trial. All right, now you got Reznikov telling us about the Nuremberg II. I wonder who are going to be the prosecutors. Reznikov, Shmihal, Zelensky, and Yermak? Are they going to be? Is going to be Victoria Nuland? Is going to be Blinken? I can think of more. Are they going to be setting up the Nuremberg II trials? Let's see what these are saying. So, Oleksiy Reznikov, here you have it. Ramstein 11 results. Russia is getting closer to Nuremberg II. Well, I know you're happy about it. Not because of 2022 and 2023, but anyway, let's move on. Each meeting in this format not only provides more useful gifts, they call them gifts, but these gifts are worked by people, by us. We work for these gifts, that you get them as gifts, for the Ukrainian army, but also aims to bring criminals to justice. Okay. The 11th meeting of the contact group of the defense of Ukraine took place on 21st of April. Would have been ironic to be on the 20th, at the Ramstein 8th Air Base in Germany. Reznikov said that at the meeting, the allies will discuss not only immediate needs, but also the strategy for the whole of 2023. President Volodymyr Zelensky said on Friday 21st April, he was waiting for Defense Minister Alexei Reznikov to report on the results of the Ramstein format meeting. That means, hey guy, did you bring any more money from those idiots? And he says, yes, but also we're gonna have maybe again a Nuremberg trial, which we will ride the highest horse on the court. So, this is the way things are. I know how we're supposed to discuss the Nuremberg trials. There were some Nazi criminals that were hanged and so on. They got what they deserved. Okay, well, that's one side of the story. Oh, there's another one? Well, I suggest you read about more, because there's much more, okay? Would they change the outcome of that? Not in a big sense, like a big thing. A lot of people would have been hanged. But on the other hand, if you would apply the same rules, the same standards that those criminals of war, were held up to and judged by, you might find some very uncomfortable situations, if you know what I mean. If you don't, again, go and read. Anyway, I'm not saying that you didn't read. I'm just saying that maybe you read the same thing over and over again. That's all. That's much more. That's what I'm trying to say. Because if you would read more, you would be more inclusive and diverse and equitable. Anyway, I'm not talking about the Nuremberg I. I'm talking about the Nuremberg II. So this guy is ready for Nuremberg II. Well, I'm not ready for Nuremberg II. Unless they apply the law across the board. Do you think they will do that? But if that would be the case, we're going to have a lot of US presidents showing up and accused box, you know what I mean, and the suspects. But we will not, because people who bombard, let's say, Yugoslavia in 1999, or people who did other hanky-panky, no, that's fine. That's not Nuremberg for them. It's just Nuremberg for the ones that we want to have a Nuremberg style trial. Anyway, it bothers me when I hear this weasel, Reznikov in this case, mentioning the Nuremberg trial. He's boasting about it. He should be keeping his mouth shut, but he's not. He's boasting about it. Well, again, what's wrong with you, Emil? What's wrong with you? Well, what's wrong with me is things that I cannot say here. Okay? I cannot say it. I cannot. So, all I can say is go and read. Read more. That's all I can say. Read more. And you're going to find out about who were the prosecutors, okay? Especially from the United States side. I give you a hint. One of them just died 2 weeks ago or something like this. Right? He was born in Romania. Or Hungary at that time, I can't remember, whatever. Okay? Just check him out. Check people out. Just see the American delegation. See if they did this. I can't give you too much. Because I don't know if these guys are going to say, wait a second, what is Emil talking about? Because they will not accept historical facts. They will accept some historical facts. Alright? Well, that's not how you find the truth. Okay? You have to accept all historical facts. As many as you can. Not, oh, I don't like this one, this is not going to make my case. Well, intellectually dishonest people I meet every day. I'm sick of them. So I have to just give you a few hints here and there. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. They will not have Nuremberg II trials. I'm almost 99% certain, because Russia will not get to that point. But hey, you never know. That's a possibility. It is. Probability, I would say, slim. But there is. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.